What's up, guys? It's Maniac Monkey here, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I got some new subscribers. I'm on 47 subscribers right now, so if we could just get that to 50, it would be great. I'm a little bit sick right now. I don't know when the next video is gonna come, but it's a formation video. Enjoy, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Peace. What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new video, and today we're going to be doing a video that I've been wanting to do because I've found this new formation that I have just had so much fun with, so I kind of wanted to share it with you guys. I know on my last formation video I said I don't like doing these videos. I mean, I got a good amount of views. I got like 250 views on it, so I might as well share it with you guys, right? And this formation is the 3-2-3-2 possession game formation. This has been one of my favorite formations that I've used. I've been using it so much recently, and I used it in the Ronaldo video, the previous video I used it in it, and it was so much fun. One of my favorite formations in the game. It's so fluid going forward, and defensively too, it's not too hard. Sometimes these three backs, they make it really difficult for you to defend because of the counterattacks, but this one really does it well. It prevents the counterattacks from your opponent very well, and going forward it's also very well. The only downside to this is that the attackers do get pretty tired at the end of the game, so you will need alternatives for all your attackers here. For the CMF, for the DMF, the defenders not so much, but the attackers, you will need alternatives for them on the bench. So starting off, we're gonna go with the goalie and an offensive goalkeeper. Hold on, let me move this real quick. An offensive goalkeeper is what would be ideal in this formation. Oh wow, I only have 11 hours on Neuer left. But Neuer, one of the best goalies in the game. An offensive goalkeeper, any of them would work there. And this is where it gets interesting. I play with two destroyers, Puyol and Thiago Silva. These two are very good. Not the tallest, but they're still very good. The destroyers are basically there to pounce on the attacker going forward, and trust me, it works. I know a lot of people don't like using destroyers, but the destroyers really work on this formation. And here's where things get interesting. One of the few times that I use extra frontman, and it is Koundé. This is one of my favorite defenders in the game now that I actually know how to use an extra frontman. And you could just see by the stats, pretty quick, good defense, good defensive engagement, good jumping. And what I like about this card is that he has all the stats. He has interception, blocker. Those are like the two main ones that you need in this formation. And where things, what makes this team not so hard defensively, what makes it easier to defend, is you can use it on the left mid or on the right mid. You're gonna have an offensive fullback, and on this offensive fullback, you're gonna want him to be pretty complete. You want him to be fast. You want him to be able to dribble, finish, to pass, and to defend. This is the most well-rounded Roberto Carlos build that I could come up with. He has all the pace. He has some defending, some dribbling, some passing, and some shooting. And it's a lot of fun to use them. And defensively, they won't break down because on this card, you are going to put a deep line. Deep line is going to go on your offensive fullback. You can use a fullback finisher, but I'm not really a fan of fullback finishers, even in this formation. He's going to play as your left back. And that's why you need an extra frontman here, because this extra frontman is going to act as your right back. So these four are going to be basically a 4-back, but Roberto Carlos basically darts forward more than usual. And here in your DMF spots, an anchorman, ideally an anchorman. I have tried to use a destroyer, but it didn't really work out because having three destroyers, you're gonna get screwed. Here you're gonna want an anchorman who is relatively tall, good speed, and a very important stat here is good passing. The good passing, it's the bonus with Edmilson. I know I could get it a little bit higher, but that is it's okay. It's not bad, it's not great, but it's at an okay level there. And here an orchestrator. This is a very, very big part of this formation. You're going to need an orchestrator who is perfect at passing. Someone like Luka Modric, this Ruben Neves that's free. Cards like that have good defensive stats. This one's defensive stats are amazing, but good passing, especially this one, since he has the game-changing pass. He is just so good. He creates so many chances for me. And yeah, he's just overall a great player to have, especially in a formation like this. Right midfield, a creative playmaker is the way to go. I tried using roaming flank, I tried using prolific winger, but creative playmaker is the best one to go for. You're going to need someone that is good at dribbling, and a very important stat too is very good at finishing. He has 84 finishing, which is good enough for a right midfielder, and he has the pace, and the acceleration is the most important part about the pace. He has good kicking power, good stamina, and good balance. This card is perfect for this. You could pretty much use any Phil Foden that's a creative playmaker. They're all really good. He has the perfect build for this formation. Center midfield, this is where it gets pretty tasty. You're going to need a box-to-box that has good attacking stats. You don't have to add defensive to him, just good attacking stats. And the reason why you don't have to add defensive to him is because he has box-to-box. When they have box-to-box, they go forward, they go backwards, they do basically everything. They play as a box-to-box. So you're going to add nothing to him. You're not going to add counterattack. You're not going to add nothing to him. As he's a box-to-box and has good attacking awareness, good stuff like that, you're good. And Pogba's probably the best player to use here. He has all the skills you want and all the skills you really need in this formation. He could link up play easily. He could shoot surprisingly well. He has aerial superiority, flip-flap Marseille turn. He has everything you need, especially if you're like me, if you like to dribble. He is the perfect player. An alternative, I'm not really sure. I would say maybe McAllister. You could maybe, I don't know if there's a box-to-box Pedri, but he would probably be good in this formation. And the best alternative is probably this Bellingham that was free. This is probably the best alternative to Pogba. And yeah, overall, Pogba's probably the best one to have. I don't think he's in the game still. I don't think you could still buy him, but if you have him, use him. And up here is where all the magic happens pretty much. On the right, you're going to need a hole player. You're going to want this player to have one-touch pass because he's going to be linking up play up there with your center mid and your striker, your other striker. I would want him to have more speed, good dribbling, and good finishing. This Mbappe is probably the best option you can have for this formation. He is so fast. He is so good at finishing, very good at dribbling. He has basically everything you need. And finally, here at center forward, you need a poacher. Personally, I would go for somebody that has better dribbling, but since I've recently got this Ronaldo, I've been using him here, and he is just perfect for this formation. He could get at the end of crosses. He could do so much more, especially if you add one-touch pass. He's going to just be the missing piece to this puzzle. And yeah, to the individual instructions, you're going to go to defensive and add deep line to your orchestrator and deep line to your offensive wingback who's playing on left mid or right mid, wherever you are. And if you do choose left mid, and if you do choose right mid instead of left mid like I did, and you switch these two, you will have to switch your extra front man to the other side of the defense. This is because then it's not going to act as a 4-back, and rather it's just going to be awkward. So yeah, this is my 3-2-3-2 formation possession game. You will score a lot of goals with this formation, but you also have to be good at defending, so you might concede a lot of goals. And yeah, overall, one of my favorite formations so far. I might make another video. I'm just gonna find another formation. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.